Bray Wyatt. What can you say? I took about 14 hours or so just to kind of think about Bray Wyatt. What he had such an impact on the business. Obviously, Bray Wyatt tragically passed away at the age of 36 on Thursday. Sean Ross Sapp, Fightful Select, he reported that Bray, his illness that sidelined him back in March was due to COVID. Then he unexpectedly had a heart attack and passed away, leaving his wife, JoJo Offerman, and several small children. And that is the heartbreaking aspect of this. He had always come across, outside of character, as a reserved, quiet, yet caring person. And obviously what he did on WWE television was remarkable. What he was able to do from the original Wyatt family leader cult gimmick in NXT that transitioned into the main roster run, where he had noticeable runs with The Shield and that classic 2014 Royal Rumble match with Bryan Danielson, aka Daniel Bryan, and obviously his WrestleMania 30 match with John Cena in the feud going out of that. He had a noticeable run with Chris Jericho and then continued on. He repackaged and was a tag team guy with Matt Hardy, who he had a Raw Tag Team Championship run with. And then he took time away and came back with an amazing character in The Fiend and the Firefly Funhouse segments. And when he first came back at that SummerSlam, it was game-changing. It was one of the hottest, if not the hottest acts in all of pro wrestling. Now, obviously, it got watered down over time, and it kind of became a joke because he lost the Universal title or the WWE title to Bill Goldberg in a very squash-esque match, and that character had to go away. And then, what did he do? He reinvented himself again after being released by WWE and being burned alive and losing to Randy Orton at WrestleMania, and he came back as himself. And he came back with Uncle Howdy, which was almost like an alter ego to himself, but in real life fashion and influence. And he had the Mountain Dew Lights Out match with LA Knight at this year's Royal Rumble. And if you think about it, that event, the last real images of him will be that him going after Alexa Bliss and Uncle Howdy and him going after Alexa Bliss and him continuously fighting that inner demon. And that's what I always thought Uncle Howdy was. He had an awesome run with Randy Orton in 2017 that led to a WrestleMania match for the WWE title. Luke Harper, another one that we lost just a few years ago, way too early, was the star of that feud. Just what Bray Wyatt has done in this business, what he has done in his career, and what he's done in his life is remarkable. And there's a reason why there has been such an outpour of reaction and support within fans and wrestlers alike, because we all knew how creatively gifted he was, and we all knew that he was doing something special, and we all felt like we were robbed at that time when he had to be sidelined in March due to an illness. And the fact that we never got it back, and we won't ever get it back, and the what if scenario with Bray Wyatt is what it hurts for a lot of people. For me, as a father, the fact that he's leaving, small children behind, that's what impacted me. That was my first thought. Just extraordinarily sad. Thoughts are with the Rotunda family at this tragic time.